Hello everyone and welcome to the KRPRC official YouTube channel. Today we'll just be doing a quick Q&A with one of the Moto2 riders, Izaak. Just asking him about his thoughts on Season 2 and the bike, etc. And I am joined by Kaylan and
Hello.
obviously Izaak. So,
Hello.
yeah.
So I'm going to ask you a question here then, Izaak. So obviously in the past you've been doing some league racing and coming into Moto2. Tell me about your past in league racing up to now.
Well, I used to race in the Ducati Monster 1200 Cup and the Super Sport at Izaak. I weren't the greatest, but I improved every round, every session, got faster and faster, got more comfortable. But making the transition over to MotoGP, it's a lot different from ride, but I feel hopefully if I can get to grips with the bike early on, the bike feels good, so it should be good. Should be a good season.
Yeah, so that's what we like to hear with the just taking stuff step by step. So obviously you've done I don't know if you've done a wildcard last season in Moto3, did you?
No, I didn't
No.
actually. I was meant to, or
Yeah.
something came up and
Yeah, but obviously compared to the Moto3 bikes, they're a lot different. So how do you think, obviously being used to, like, with your superbike background and being used to the bigger bikes, how do you think you'll, fit the riding style and setup of these Moto2 machines?
well, I've never been great on the big bikes. I used to try and stick to like the 600s and the R7s because I knew that I could get the most out of the package.
Yeah.
But with the Moto2, the bikes are fairly similar. There's not that much difference. So hopefully I should get to grips with it fairly quick.
Yeah, you should do really. I was going to say as well, you were having a teammate with Sid, if I'm correct. How
Yeah.
were you two in the background with setups and etc. for the season?
Kind of helps that we're really good mates on and off track. So we, in testing and everything, if we change something on the bike, we'll share it, see if anyone prefers that, and just like little tweaks, see if it'll improve the bike and the setup.
Yeah, it's just good to, obviously it's always nice to have a teammate that you're close with, so you can always share data and help improve each other as a team, not just, because sometimes when you're struggling, you always need someone to give you that tip or the extra setup advice just for you to, start gaining a bit more time. So it's always handy to have a teammate who, you're happy to share data with.
Yeah,
Moving on to
100%.
Let's move off like the team sort of thing. Let's talk about next season as a whole. Where are you kind of hoping to finish championship wise and like race wise?
I'm not going to set my goals too high, because if I do, then and I don't achieve it, then it wouldn't look very good. Because if I say, oh right, I'm going to go for top 3 in championship,
Yeah.
being realistic, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, I get exactly what you mean, but as you was just saying about the championship and stuff, with the new riders obviously coming from Moto3 up to Moto2, with other faster riders, do you have any pressure on yourself and things like that against the other riders itself, or?
Not really, because some of them that I've raced before against, and when I first started racing against them, they beat me by like a second, 2 seconds a lap. But when I did a race with them a few weeks ago over on Ride, some of them I actually pulled away from them. So it's made a big difference. So not
it's
too
always
much
nice
pressure.
to It's always nice
I
to go
feel-
into the new season with little to no pressure,
Yeah,
just so it's relaxed.
yeah. I mean, luckily I know that if I'm comfortable on the bike, I've got the right setup, I can beat them. So
Yeah.
there's not too much pressure. I mean, some of the others I've never raced with them before, so it'll be interesting to see, like, how it goes, what happens, etc.
Yeah.
I'll go on, Mogs. You take
No, I was just gonna say, like, it's obviously, as you just said, like, it's nice to have no pressure. Going into a new season, especially, you're not that familiar with the bikes, the tracks, the riders, so it'd be nice just to go in, just do your own kind of thing, take it race by race, and see where it goes from there. Really, just see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. Because it's my first actual like league racing championship on MotoGP. I've never done one on MotoGP,
Yeah,
so it's a nice change because I used to not be that great on ride, but I improved and were doing consistent laps, and I was consistently getting faster each lap.
yeah,
So
you definitely will, especially on these bikes as well. I know they're going to be a lot tougher on that. But moving on to the calendar, what's going to be your favourite track at the moment from looking, and why?
at the minute, I've probably got to say there's three. There's either the Red Bull Ring, Mugello, or Catalonia.
yeah. They're three strong picks. To be fair, they are. They seem to be a lot of riders' favourite tracks, as they just nice flowing and fast corners. So they'll definitely make up for a good battle run there with the Moto2 class.
Yeah, I used to be a fan of the more technical circuits,
Yeah,
but moving over to MotoGP, it's a lot different physics and all that, and I just prefer the much more nice flowing circuits.
Yeah.
yeah. So if
I
you
was
if you
saying-
compare the go on, Kelso.
Sorry, mate. I was just going to say, I said this to said amongst it to my mate about the wheel spin coming out of corners. I don't know if you have had issues with that, but how are you going to manage to make that not work in the races?
Obviously, I'm going to be racing on Xbox because I've not got the game on PlayStation. It's not too bad, but if you get on the throttle too early, it'll slide and nearly throw you into a high side. But if you can just be nice, controlled coming out the corners, gradually increasing the amount of throttle that you're applying, it's a lot better. Because if you rush it, then if you're in a qualifying session, you're on a hot lap, as soon as you get on that throttle too early, whoop, and it's gone. Your lap's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's true.
Just from that
Go on,
one
Mark.
little moment.
Yeah. A lot of people call it being greedy on the throttle, don't they? Especially these bikes, they're just asking too much from such little tire. Well, not little tire, but such a little grip, basically. And yeah, off you.
Well, I
down
would
you
like
go.
that on ride, to be fair. I used to be very eager getting on the throttle
Yeah,
to the point where once I were in a race lead and I got on the throttle just that bit too early. I was too aggressive applying it, and it's just gone whoop, and I've high sided.
yeah.
But yeah,
But
it were on a 1200 Ducati.
right. Yeah.
And you know what the big bikes are like. As soon as you touch the throttle, it just wants to kill you, and it just goes.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much summed up your thoughts for next season on the bike. And talking about your teammate for a bit, obviously we don't want to stay too long. We just wanted a quick kind of roundup of how you're feeling going into the new season. Yeah, we wish you all the best going into the new season, and we look forward to watching you. So
Thank you. Looking forward to racing with everyone. Some that I've raced with before, some that I haven't. So
yeah,
it's going to be interesting.
You definitely will be. But I will say now, mate, I wish you all the best in season 2 on the new bike. And if you
Thank
have
you.
any questions to any of us, then let us know and we can help you out as much as possible.
Yeah, I just want to say to everyone, I'm looking forward to racing with you, and it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, definitely. It's obviously season 1 was, we didn't expect it to be as good as it was, basically. But it shocked us how how challenging it was. So, this season 2 is definitely going to be one to watch. With the 2 classes. So yeah.
Definitely. Also, one question. I know it's gone on to Moto3, but it's just quite a weird question to be honest, Isaac. Who's going to be your, top 3 for Moto3 for next season up there?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not 100% who's fully in it, but I've got a feeling that where's it gone?
Take your time, buddy. No worries. That's if I was allowed to ask that question anyway, Mogsy.
What's that?
I said that's if that was okay for asking that question.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, it's going to be a difficult season to be honest, pal. From if you're saying coming from ride-ons here, but it is going to be difficult, isn't it, Mogsy?
Yeah, definitely. I think Moto3 is lining up to be one of the best seasons yet. Obviously, I was in there last season.
Yeah.
Fortunately, won the championship. So battling with Henry and Mikey. Obviously, they quick boys. So.
Well, one person who has caught my eye, Mikey, he is rapid. I think he'll be one to watch for the championship.
Yeah, definitely. If you watch his last round, his only race last season in Valencia, he took me all the way to the last lap, last corner, and unfortunately he went down. But he's definitely got some potential to win this title next season.
Yeah, 100%.
So on that topic of Moto3.
To be fair, this is changing subject a bit, but this is going to Moto2.
Yeah.
For Moto2 championship, this is probably going to sound a bit biased.
No, go on.
But I've got a feeling that it's either going to be Mogsy
favourite
or probably Charlie.
Yeah.
It's going to be a close one, I think.
I appreciate that.
Because I've raced with Charlie before, and he's no slouch.
He's not.
Yeah, so obviously me and Charlie being teammates with the Ital Trans team, we are definitely working on stuff behind the scenes. I feel like we're putting a lot of work in at the minute, to be honest. So hopefully we can benefit from it when the season starts. So yeah, I appreciate that comment, Isaac. So we're definitely putting some work in. So hopefully we can get the results you said we can.
Yep.
So moving off Moto2 now, we will be moving to another Q&A with a Moto3 rider that did race all of last season, was there since round 1, Mason Roth. So we'll be interviewing him shortly because he has signed for a new team, CF Moto Aspar, so we will be interviewing him shortly, so stay tuned.